brothers and sisters.
各位早晨。
My name is Hazel Gentiles, and I am a cell member of Mama Mary.
我係 Hazel Gentiles， 我係Mary 嘅組員。
I became a Christian 10 years ago and used to attend church when I was in the Philippines.
我咧10年前咧就已經成為基督徒啦，但係咧係基督徒係喺菲律賓嘅教會裏邊信主。
But when I started my journey working overseas in Saudi Arabia,
但當我咧去到沙特阿拉伯工作嘅時候
as it is a Muslim country, there was no church there.
嗰個咧係一個回教嘅國家啦，所以咧係冇教會㗎。
Lifestyle was different. I could only sleep 3 to 4 hours every day.
佢哋嘅工作模式咧好唔一樣，我每一日咧只可以瞓3到4個小時。
So even though the pay was high and allowed me to support my family,
縱然咧喺嗰度嘅工資咧好高咧，亦都可以讓我咧去供應我嘅家人。
I still felt a deep emptiness within me.
但其實我心裏邊咧有深深嘅空虛感。
One night, after a tiring day at work, I cried and prayed to God.
有一晚咧，當我完成晒所有個工作嘅時候，其實我已經好攰啦，所以我就咧喊住咁同神祈禱。
Telling him that this was not the life I wanted.
我話俾神聽，呢個唔係我想要嘅生活模式啊。
After 5 years, I decided to return to the Philippines, believing that I have saved enough money for myself and for my family to restart our lives.
工作咗5年之後，我就決定咧要翻去菲律賓，因為咧我覺得我已經儲夠錢啦，我可以咧供應我自己同埋我嘅家人。
Unfortunately, I soon realized that I had no money left in my savings because my husband had spent it all.
但係咧好可惜，當我翻到菲律賓嘅時候咧，我發現我啲儲蓄已經冇晒，因為咧我嘅丈夫已經將所有錢花光啦。
I felt so hurt and I was so angry.
我好嬲啦，並且咧我深深覺得被咧係傷害嘅。
Knowing that all my sacrifices were wasted.
我覺得咧我嘅奉獻咧全部都已經歸於無有啦。
Due to the need to support my family and raise my children, I made the decision to move to Hong Kong to work.
我咧知道我要繼續咧去供養我嘅家人，同埋我要養我嘅細路啦，所以咧我決定我就嚟到香港嚟到工作。
I arrived in Hong Kong 2022 and initially worked for a family of 4.
喺2022年咧我就嚟到香港，嗰陣時咧我就為一家4口嚟到工作。
During the interview, my previous employer informed me that I was only allowed 1 day off per month.
當我去同我嗰個前僱主去面試嘅時候咧，佢就同我講1個月咧只可以放1日假。
And that it had to be on Saturday,
並且
not a Sunday.
並且咧要係喺星期6唔係星期日。
And that time, my father was sick, so I desperately needed the job.
喺嗰陣時候咧，我嘅爸爸咧都好病重啊，所以咧我真係好需要一份工作。
So I accepted all the conditions.
所以咧我就接受咗所有佢嘅條件。
One Sunday, when I took the children to the park, I heard worship songs nearby and looked around for the church.
有一日係星期日嚟㗎，我帶嗰啲小朋友咧去到個公園嗰度去玩啦。咁我聽到咧有一啲嘅敬拜嘅音樂。
However, I soon realized that even if I found the place, I would not be able to attend the service because I only have 1 Saturday day off a month. 雖然咧我好想揾到個教會啦，但係我後來咧亦都明白到咧，其實我根本冇可能，因為咧我只有1個月只有1日可以去教會，並且嗰個係禮拜6嚟㗎。My previous employer used to shout at me all the time. 我以前嘅僱主咧，佢常常咧會對我咧大喊㗎。And even the children started to keep me when I took them out. 就算咧我帶住小朋友出去玩嘅時候，嗰啲小朋友都會不斷嘅踢我。She often beat her children brutally, but I couldn't do anything. It really breaks my heart as I couldn't save them. 我前僱主咧常常咧打佢嘅小朋友啦，讓我咧覺得好傷心，但係我咩都做唔到啊。One time, I forgot to bring shoes for the children for the tennis class. She started screaming and scolding me in public. 有一次咧，因為我要帶小朋友去嗰個嘅網球課啦，但係咧我忘記帶嗰個嘅鞋袋啊，跟住咧我就被打啦。Even throwing the bag on me. 我嘅前僱主咧就喺公眾咧咁樣大聲鬧我啦，並且咧將嗰個袋咧咁樣抌落我上。I felt humiliated and embarrassed. 我覺得咧好羞辱啊，亦都好慚愧。This insult always happened. 呢一種嘅羞辱咧常常都發生。 So I decided I could no longer continue the job and break my contract.
我咧就決定咧，我唔能夠再喺呢個咁嘅工作環境裏去工作啦，所以咧我就終止我嘅合約。
And I reached out 3 agencies to find a new job.
跟住我就去啲 agency 去揾工啦。
But I realized no one would hire a helper from a broken contract.
但係咧，其實原來冇人咧好想請一個咧終止合約嘅姐姐㗎。
I regret my decision.
我咧對我嘅決定咧好後悔。
I prayed to God for guidance. I became hopeless and just waited to return to the Philippines in 30 days.
我求神咧去幫助我開路啦，並且咧喺度等住30日之後，我就要翻返去菲律賓啦。
But God worked a miracle on me.
但神咧卻係真係行咗一個神蹟喺我身上。
One night, a friend asked me if I still needed an employer, and I replied yes.
有一晚，我朋友咧就打俾我，問我你係咪仲好需要工作啊？跟住我話係啊。
Later, she introduced me to her friend Mary,
跟住咧
who
佢就
now turned out to be my spiritual mother.
跟住咧佢就介紹我佢嘅朋友 Mary， 而家咧就係我嘅小組長啦。
She introduced me to my current employer, Ma'am Yo-Yo, a 611 major co-worker.
同時咧，佢亦都介紹我而家嘅僱主就係 Yo-Yo 啦，成為我嘅
After a day, she asked me when we could have an interview.
一日之後咧，佢就問我：可唔可以我哋有一個見面啊？
And the message, she called me dear and ended with Jesus loves you.
喺個信息裏邊咧，佢開始就話叫我親愛的，跟住最後咧仲話俾我聽耶穌愛你啊！
I hugged myself and exclaimed, Lord, what is this?
我咧心裏邊就同神講：神啊，發生咩事啊？
I felt overwhelmed by their warmth. We arranged a day for interview, and when we met, they embraced me so tightly.
我咧真係心裏邊覺得好溫暖啊！嗰日咧，當我哋見面嘅時候咧，佢哋兩個咧就喺度抱得我好緊。
I was in tears, knowing that who are these people hugging me?
我咧就喺度流淚啦，就喺度心裏問：呢啲抱緊我嘅人係邊一個嚟㗎？
After sharing my difficult experiences from my previous contract,
當我同 Yoyo 佢哋分享我之前係同前僱主
they
嘅一啲困
expressed
難，
their willingness to sign contract with me,
佢哋咧表達佢哋願意同我去簽合約，
affirming that Jesus loves me deeply.
並且不斷同我講耶穌愛我啊！
I returned home in tears, realizing that God has been working.
我咧翻到屋企咧，真係不斷喺度喊，真係知道咧神真係工作㗎，
And the power of prayer was so true.
並且咧禱告嘅力量係真實㗎。
God used people to let me feel that His love was so real.
神用唔同嘅人咧話俾我聽佢嘅愛係真實㗎。
With the support of my employer and my spiritual mother, Mary, I joined a new service and a cell group.
跟住我嘅僱主同埋我小組啦，我翻咗 A New 嘅崇拜。
Day by day, I felt accepted and loved.
慢慢地，我真係感受到我係被接納同埋被愛㗎。
And everything's changed.
各樣嘢咧都開始改變啦。
I learned so much from my employers and there went a transformation into a better version of myself.
我咧從我僱主身上咧學咗好多嘢，並且咧我生命咧亦都慢慢開始有改變。
Joining the cell group with Mother Mary brought me immense joy knowing I had people I could call my family here in Hong Kong.
當我咧去同我小組長一齊去開小組嘅時候，真係讓我明白到原來我喺香港都有家人㗎。
The preaching and sharing during cell group transformed me.
喺 A New 嘅講道啦，或者喺小組裏邊嘅信息咧，都真係改變我。
I learned to connect with my sisters, sharing thoughts and embracing our differences.
我亦都咧學習去同其他姊妹咧去連結啦，並且咧去接納其他人嘅軟弱。
This community has been a great blessing to me.
呢一個咧真係對我嚟講有一個好大嘅祝福。
Now, I am a beautiful creation, saved by His love and mercy,
而家咧我真係知道我係一個咧神美好嘅創作，
proclaiming to the world that God is truly amazing.
並且咧不斷去宣揚咧神嘅愛咧係真實㗎。
I sought validation from love from people, which made me anxious and disheartened.
以前咧我不斷去尋找愛，但係呢啲人咧都讓我失望。
Now I understand that I do not seek love. I can be a giver of love, knowing that Jesus loves me so much.
但係而家咧我已經明白，我唔需要去到處去尋找愛，因為咧我仲可以咧去將愛付出，因為我知道耶穌愛我。
I have been part of the 611 Bread of Life community for over a year and a half,
我喺呢個大家庭裏邊咧，已經1年半啦。
reflecting on what God has done, I decided to be baptized.
我盡量咧去想下神係點喺我身上做嘅工作之後，我就決定嚟到去受洗。
This is my way of surrendering my life to Jesus for all the things that He has done for me.
呢個咧就係我點樣要去降服對神降服啦，讓神咧知道我係愛佢㗎。
I'm proclaiming that His love endures forever.
然後咧，我要宣告咧，神嘅愛咧係傳到永遠。
To God be all the glory and praise.
一切榮耀頌讚歸俾神。